Okay, guys, let's pretend to be shocked for a moment. What? The Blade reboot is indefinitely put on hiatus and probably canceled for good? No way! Okay, we all expected this to happen. Marvel's Blade reboot continues to ice skate uphill as Disney removes Mahershala Ali-led film from 2025 release schedule, gives premiere date to Predator Badlands. Okay, so if you guys remember, and I covered this a while ago, the Blade reboot and all of the rumors and alleged story that was going to be based around this was yet another Marvel bait and switch where, okay, you're watching this for the main character here, but then he gets outshined by a girl who can do what he does except better, right? This is what they keep doing with our male leads here, and Blade is a victim of what most likely was going to happen anyway, and probably they saw the writing on the wall of, I mean, this has been in development Hades for a long time anyway, but they saw the writing on the wall. They're like, wait a minute, this is going to flop. Do we even want to do this? So on and so forth. And that most likely was the scenario here. So now it is, as Discussing Film says here, has been delayed indefinitely. So the film no longer has a release date. I wouldn't be surprised if it never sees the light of day, which honestly would be the best case scenario. So here we have Bounding Into Comics covered this. They say it should seriously not be this hard to make a movie whose base premise is cool black guy kills a bunch of vampires, sometimes using katanas. I know the formula is easy, is it not? But alas, this is where we're at. Marvel Studios has found a way in the latest stumble for their infamously stuck in development hell attempt to bring Blade into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Following a number of delays and setbacks to its production, Marvel has now completely removed the Daywalker's solo film from their upcoming 2025 release schedule. And this is the irony of this whole situation, is that here's what Marvel's been doing lately. They have been hijacking previous characters, especially the white male characters, and they've been replacing them with either female characters or with characters of different races who just like, oh, okay, they're going to take over the helm now, right? Here you have an organically created, diverse character in Blade, right? You got a cool black dude. This was organic. It wasn't for DEI reasons. It's just a cool character and people loved him. And you can't do that, right? That's because they can't do, they're not creative in the fact that they can't do things in genuine faith. Everything that they've been doing lately has been, let's take a character people love and humiliate this character and replace them with somebody who will outshine them for no reason. Let's do that. That would be virtuous, would it not? And also, I'm just convinced they love to see fans of these things upset. They love to upset the fans. They love to ruin what the fans love, because a lot of these people who are hired on these projects are not fans themselves. And these are people who wanted to take over the fandom. They want to pretend like, hey, you know what? Why is the gaming industry or the comic book industry or comic book movies, that's not inclusive enough? Why can't I be a fan? Then people are, oh yeah, go ahead, join us. Yeah, it'd be nice to talk. We always welcome more people into our fandoms. It's fun. Well, then once they go more mainstream, you have a bunch of people who never really liked them in the first place who walk in and they want to change everything because they don't like the concept or the premise of what it already is. They just want to change it. They don't like it that, okay, well, this is getting some popularity, but they don't like it for whatever reason and they want to change it beyond recognition. So that's what would have happened here. So as relayed to the public by numerous entertainment reporters, including Deadline's Anthony D'Alessandro, this development regarding the Mahershala Ali-led project was first confirmed on the morning of October 22nd when an update to the House of Mouse's theatrical plans revealed that not only was Blade no longer set for its November 7th, 2025 premiere date, but also that its slot had subsequently been given to the next Predator franchise entry, Predator Badlands. And while it certainly doesn't inspire confidence in the titular Vampire Hunters MCU prospects at current and without any official word from either Marvel Studios, Disney, or Ali himself, it seems this latest scheduling change is currently being considered as an indefinite delay rather than a full-on cancellation. We'll see. To this same end, neither of these three entities nor anyone related to them have yet offered a public comment on this latest Blade-related setback. So per previous reports, and as noted above, this is far from the first production-related setback to befall what is shaping up to be one of the MCU's biggest fumbles. First announced in 2019 at that year's San Diego Comic-Con, 2 years after the fact, the film would officially receive its first director in the form of Mowgli, director Bassam Tariq. However, just a year later, it was announced that he would be exiting the MCU due to continued shifts in Marvel's production schedule. Bassam is no longer moving forward as director of Blade, but will remain an executive producer on the film, Marvel told Hollywood Reporter. We appreciate Bassam's talent and all the work he's done, blah, blah, blah. All right, so then in 2022, Marvel Studios tapped Lovecraft Country director Yann Demange to step to the director's chair. But like Bassam before him, Demange would only stay attached for roughly a year and a half before, as reported in June 2024 by The Wrap, he likewise chose to leave the project. And that's to say nothing for the fact that across its thus far 5 years in production hell, Blade has gone through at least six total script revisions, which according to rumors have all been done in service of trying to navigate the project away from its original intention of introducing Blade's daughter as the franchise's main anti-vampire fighter in favor of actually focusing on the man himself, which they needed to do because this whole idea of, hey, let's have his daughter outshine him and be better than him, which is, you know, what the alleged rumors were there. Nobody wants to see that. We've seen how this has been ruining stuff. So nobody wants to see that in a movie called Blade. We want Blade to be the man, right? So further adding how its release date has been pushed back 3 times prior to this latest delay, Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige reportedly outright yelling in anger over the film's abysmal quality and the public complaint from Ali's attorney Shelby Weiser that her client's Blade contract was closed in 2019 and they still haven't shot it, which is pretty much the craziest thing in my professional experience. And suffice to say, at this point, it's looking like it will take a straight up miracle for Ali's version of the Daywalker to ever see, well, the light of day. In the proving more true everyday words of the original cinematic Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine, there's only one Blade. There's only ever gonna be one Blade. So yeah, here we're at. This is where we are at. Again, like the author of this article stated, this should be easy. How is it hard? Why is this so complicated? Well, as I've said in other videos pertaining to even like the gaming industry, a lot of people who are in charge of these products or these productions, video games, movies, otherwise, especially in the nerd culture space, are a bunch of activists and not so much actually creatives like we used to see. And also when you've got DEI checklists and all that kind of stuff, then you have people who are more focused on that and their activism than actually just being creative and making good stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And if you want me to read the Bible to you, you can check out my Bible channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mack. Thank you all again. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.